Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Oranguru, the new Pokemon introduced into Pokemon Go here. Going to be a Psychic and Normal type. We're going to be pairing it up with Pachirisu, level 51. It is equipped as Best Buddy, as well as our Shadow Dragonite in the Great League here. Folks, I had a blast. This thing is amazing. We're going to be going with Psychic and Night Slash here, and of course, Confusion. I'm a fan of orangutans. I love the big, silly things. You know, if I could afford one to have, I guess a lot of us would say something like this, but if I was rich, I'd do like that whole, have a monkey thing. Because why not? Anyways, endangered species, probably can't get an orangutan. All right. So, folks, we got some stuff to talk about. Before we get into all of this, if you could hit the like button, that would be much appreciated. And don't forget to turn notifications on. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my content here, folks. I got some juicy stuff coming for you in the future. So what are we going to talk about? Well, it happened. The Pokemon Go World Championships for Pokemon Go PvP. So how did it go? Well, first of all, it was very late, and depending upon where you live, personally for me, I live over here in North America, Alaska specifically, and I was up pretty late watching this thing. It was to the point where I just couldn't stay up any longer, and I just went to bed like around 3:30 or 4 in the morning. But from what I saw, look, this is a good thing, and it was great. I think I maybe saw like 2 or 1 moments where it puttered a little bit of lag, but it was for both opponents, so it didn't really make too much of a difference. And that's pretty much it. It went smooth. Okay, that's good. Now, if you're over here thinking, I know I may have been a little salty at one point because of the lag in Go Battle League, and I was like, yeah, I hope it lags so they can learn their lesson. That was never because I was salty because I didn't get picked or whatever the case is. I don't care. Personally, I'd rather not go. I'd rather just stay home and chill. But I just wanted it to work, after you receive all this lag. But it worked. And I have to say, for all the hosts, I mean, Speedy, you did good, man. Caleb, you did amazing. Butters, you guys were on point. You had great energy. The excitement was there. The knowledge of Go Battle League, as you were potentially trying to continue to stall, maybe because the opponents weren't ready to battle. All on point. Well done. I would clap, but I'm holding my phone right now. Look, there was a point where I just, I had this feeling while I was watching. I was like, you know what? In the chat, it was a compilation of all of the streamers in one place. You had a little bit of trolls, which it wasn't like a horrible negative thing. You got the CCO trolls, which were fun. It's always nice to see them. It's like a family, when the family gets together for a big meal or a holiday or something like that. You may not enjoy everybody's company, but at the end of the day, you're happy that at least you're there, right? Like, Uncle Frank may be a little crazy, but, he has some funny jokes, right? And he kind of makes everybody laugh. A little weird sometimes, but good character. That's what it was. It was just a compilation of everything Pokemon Go PvP in one place. It was so great. And that's what I have to say. Look, I'm not here trying to tear things down. That's not me. If I sound negative a lot, it's because I just want it to prosper. I want it to do better. I want them to just pull themselves out of the rubble and just get the crap over with and just have it good already, So there's my piece I'm going to say on that. It was great. And there's not much more to say. I'm happy for everybody. I hope it helps their careers in this Pokemon Go community as they pursue whatever they pursue. So there you go. And let's get into the Oranguru gameplay. This thing is so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. Like whenever I did my charge moves and I was in a good position, look at it surviving. Look at it surviving. Like we're going to let it go. But I love how it throws its little fan out. I call it its portable AC. All right, so we got the Pachirisu out here. Now, why not Future Sight? Because it's like, what is it? 5 quick moves, 4, then 5, and then for Psychic, it's 4, 4. It's not too much more for Future Sight, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with Psychic since Confusion's doing so much. It could be a good closing charge move to have at the end, but I also have the chance of getting that debuff with the Psychic, so we'll just go ahead and go with that. Dragonite out here, struggling? Nah, we're doing our thing. We're just going to let it go. Pachirisu's in the back with pretty much over half health, looking good with plenty of energy, taking that win. Leading with Pachirisu the entire time, met with a Talonflame. Now, I will say this about the Worlds. everybody picks their Pokemon. You do what you do. Meta's meta, and it is what it is. But man, I would have loved to see somebody with a very spicy team there just kick ass. Just completely kick ass. Just going for full force with like off picks, throwing everybody off, confusing them. You already know what I'm thinking. You already know. Mawile, come on. When I saw the guy with the Venusaur, he didn't use it. I maybe he did later on. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was rooting for him, but I didn't see it get thrown into the battle at all. But all the situations that he was in, he kind of needed the Venusaur. I was like, should have picked the Venusaur, man. You should have picked Venusaur. You can't be leaving it on the bench all the time like that. Anyways, what we got? Swampert over here. Okay, down goes Oranguru here. Oh, boy. So as far as how did I like it, all in all for the Oranguru, well, it's got some nice bulk. It's got great attacks, and it works good with Pachirisu and Dragonite as well. I just found it to be good. I loved it. And we're gonna go ahead and just see as we continue on for these battles here the performance. And if you're looking at the image with the Oranguru kind of holding its chin, look, I get these images from Pokemon Go, and I have various different ways and tools to abstract the image after I've taken a snapshot, but it's all up to the Pokemon initially. I have to wait for them to do that special little pose that they do that we cannot make happen. And it's like I'm sitting there with like a spoiled supermodel. It's like, do your pose already. Come on. We've been sitting here for a half an hour. I just want to get the shot. So the Oranguru, it does that little chin hold. And I saw it, but I didn't get the snapshot the first time. I was like, oh, come on. So I sat there 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It didn't do it. He did it and I missed it. I was like, come on. Finally, just turn on the recorder. And that's how I got it. Yeah, so it's a little insight on how I get some of those snapshots there. Oh man, that was kind of annoying getting hit by that sludge wave, but the Oranguru is going to come in and finish it off for us, and we don't even get to see what's in the back line. Probably just going to take too much damage from the Oranguru. All right, let's keep it moving. Met with a Lapras. I mean, we're getting some great leads with this Pachirisu. I love to see this thing in the front. And I was also thinking Pachirisu would have been able to put in the work during that tournament too. It's got to look out for Trevenant. It's got to look out for Swampert. It's got to look out for, that pretty much. Otherwise, it would have been stomping. Also, Shadow Mawile would have been able to sweep. It looked like at least 4 Pokemon on each player's team. It was crazy. Yeah, it's a meta record. So bring it in the Pachirisu, going for the Thunder Punch. Not even going to go for the Thunder because they don't have that much health. Sneaking a, I was going to say Wild Charge. Volt Switch. It's a Volt Switch. Snuck one of those through. And they're going to get off another charge move. We're shielding this up, and it is going to be a Skull Bash. Pretty crazy that we let the Surf go, shielded up the Skull Bash, calling it. And now they're swapping into a Hypno here, getting off of the Punch, and then swapping into our Oranguru. Now, Psychic, yes. Normal, also. So Shadow Ball, not very effective, baby. Are you kidding me? Oh, this thing was so perfect for my team. It played its position so stinking well, and it's just funny to look at. What is that cape? That cloak? He's like the wise orangutan of the forest. All right, so we got the Lapras back there farming us down with 1 HP. And we take them out with the Pachirisu. All right, looking good. Let's get it going here. Next battle, we're going to see a Magcargo Shiny. Love to see that bubblegum pink fire rock thing, right? That's like, what is that bubblegum? Bubble yum? The gum that like has the flavor for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Then you got like this piece of weird stuff in your mouth. Anyways. What's going on here? Going for a Thunder Punch. I would have went for Thunder, but I'm trying to get shields, and they're not giving them up, unfortunately for me. And Rock Tomb is not going to KO. It's going to be very close, but they hit me with a Heat Wave. The first time I've ever seen Heat Wave actually be useful. Incredible. In comes Oranguru to farm them up a bit. They're coming in here with a Noctowl, so we're going to go ahead and go for that Psychic here. Let's take that opportunity. And they're letting it go. Now, Future Sight would have done a little bit more. We didn't get the debuff as well. And it is what it is. We continue on. We're perfectly fine. Going to shield up this first Sky Attack and then swap into our Dragonite. And they got a Trevenant in the back. So they got 2 shields left. Seed Bomb is not going to do much. Still going to do an okay amount of damage to our Shadow Dragonite. Dragonite just takes a lot of damage, especially if it's Shadow in the Great League here. So we'll shield up this Seed Bomb, expecting that, and expecting another one right back to back. It is what I had to do this. So what's going on now is while we were surviving that, but they used up all their energy. So they could Shadow Claws down, but nah, not before we take them out. They wanted to save the shield for the Knocked Owl. I don't know, maybe they just realized it's over. But, well, here we are. And Oranguru's taking that hit, and down they go from a confusion, folks. Let's get it. Next battle, we're going to see a Frostlass. This is okay. It can beat the Pachirisu. Well, technically, this is a very comfortable matchup for us, I suppose, if we use a shield. But I do believe we're going to actually let one go, if I remember this correctly. Let's see here. We definitely don't want to swap into our Oranguru, because then it's going to come back to haunt our Dragonite later, that Frostlass. So let's see if we shield. Okay, we are shielding this one up and getting to the Thunderbolt. So if they want to double up, this won't KO quite, but it's going to be bringing them pretty low. All right, it's nice. So that's fine. As long as we can get them down that low, I don't care if I lose swap here. That's perfectly fine. I think we actually go in with Dragonite. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Ice Threat right away with the Dragon that doesn't want to see it. And they're going to be coming into battle with an Altaria. Since we do have energy built up, we're going to throw that Dragon Claw. And then I think we're going to want to swap here into our Oranguru before they build up too much energy. They have a Munchlax in the back. So we're normal and we're Psychic. And we've seen how the Ghost did not very effective damage, right? Exactly. It's not like the double typings where, oh, well, you know, it used to be weak to that thing, and since it has this other typing, well, it's not necessarily weak, it's just neutral. Now we just straight up resist it, so we're not taking very much damage from the lick here. And Oranguru just putting in that work, and I'm like thinking, come on, survive, buddy. Survive a Sky Attack, oh my goodness. Now we had Psychic, but I just go for the foul play because I got too nervous. Are you kidding me? Swapping into our Dragonite to take him out with those Shadow Dragon Breaths instantaneously. Let's get it. I do believe this is a 5-0 here, folks. Oh, my goodness. Oranguru team pulling a freaking 5-0. You'll love to see it, and I get a Mischievous as a reward. Ha! Ha! Alright, let's keep it moving. What are we going to see with that Pachi? Another Mad Cargo. We got that Dragonite in the back. Got that Rock in the front. I mean, that's how it works, folks. There is one of those things, if you know what I mean. The truth is out there. Gonna get hit by the Rock Tomb. Gonna let it go, no problem. Pachirisu just taking that, no problem. But it is all starting to add up here. So let's see how this does turn out. I think I do let this go, as a matter of fact, and I will be coming in here and farming down with the Dragonites. I think this time is how it's gonna work. So we will survive this Rock Tomb here. Okay. And unfortunately, not getting to the Thunder Punch. We got there with the energy, but not able to get it off. Bringing in Dragonite. Now, we're going to unfortunately have to shield this. And then we're going to have to swap because, well, they just lowered our stats here. So, yeah, we don't really want to go in here with a lowered attack Dragonite. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Now, technically, we're still at a normal attack stat. And we're going to go ahead and just throw this because it's still going to do a ton of damage to the cast form there. Unfortunately, they get to a charge move. We're going to shield this up because, well, Weather Ball Rock. Don't want to get hit by that. So we're going to go ahead and farm up some more, throw a Dragon Claw, and then swap, knowing that we're going to be able to beat them to the next charge move here. We want to put on the pressure and get that shield. Swapping into the Oranguru, which can take hits here. Getting hit by the Weather Ball, not doing much. Beautiful. They're swapping into a Trevenant. Folks, look at Oranguru. This is it. This is it. All right, we resist Ghost. Look at how much damage Foul Play did. One more confusion, and we're going to take that Trevenant out of here. Are you kidding me? All right, Seed Bomb, not cutting it. This cast form, does it have energy? And we're taking them out before they get to a charge move. Oranguru pulling the win for us. Let's go bananas. Twisted it all up, screwed that all up. Smooth. All right, next battle. We got a Altaria here. Should have totally edited that out. That was so sloppy. Okay. So this battle here is good. It's a good battle for me. We'll shield up that Sky Attack, and we're just going to keep throwing the Thunder. Well, I think we throw the Thunder, then we go for Thunder Punch after this, because the accumulation of the Volt Switches is just adding up. Sky Attack's not enough. Dragon Breath's not going to take us out. Pachirisu is such a good Pokemon. I'm so happy it's region locked. Like, that's not me trying to be greedy or anything like that. Ooh, this is a bad swap and lock. Oof. It's just, it gives me that little bit of an edge that I got this, you know, Pachirisu here, and it's rare. Take a look. I got a level 50. Nobody else really has it. I just noticed on the side image, the Pachirisu, the Dragonite's toe is right by its cheek, and it looks like there's something wrong with Pachirisu's face. I'm going to have to switch that image up. If you're looking at it and I'm talking about it, well, I'll probably changed it. Anyways, we got a Hypno back there. Oh boy. Oh, let's go. All right, doing a lot of damage there with that foul play. Getting to another one, and they're catching with their Altaria. So what we're going to do is not hit any bubbles. That was a nice one. We're going to gain one more quick move of energy. We still have a shield left, unless they have 2 charge moves. There's no way they can pull this off here. There goes the 1, and come on. And we're getting to the foul play to take the win. Oranguru again closing it up for us. So it's not on the team like, oh yeah, it's doing something. You know, it's helping the team. No, it's putting in the work. Next battle, we're met with a Hypno Shadow. Pachirisu says, bring it on, buddy. I don't mind at all. Hit me with that Focus Blast. Hit me with that Shadow Ball. I don't care. Focus Blast is a little bit concerning. Shadow Ball, not so much. Thunder Punch, laughable. Okay, not laughing at them, laughing with them. All right, so going for a Thunder Punch. That's all we need. We're getting a shield out of them. I think they double shield this Hypno. Okay, now they're catching. What was that? Greedent? Okay, that sounds good. So what can we do with the Greedent here? Well, we don't really want to bring in a Oranguru because we're going to be Psychic, and they got Crunch. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Dragonite, which does resist the quick move. Nah, I know, not big deal. Bullet Seed's not like the hardest hitting move around or anything, but at least we have that going for us here. So they're going to go for a Body Slam. We're going to let that first one go. They've used both shields, so we're comfortable to shield up a Dragonite right here if we want to. Shield up a Dragonite. How was that phrased? That was so weird. Shield up the Dragonite. If we want to keep it alive, we're taking them out. Okay, winning that matchup there, and they're coming in with a Knocked Owl. Oh my goodness, getting to the Dragon Claw. This is so good. Getting these off is amazingly perfect. Doing a lot of damage. Swapping into our Pachirisu immediately. Going for Thunder Punch. We got a Oranguru in the back if you're thinking, whoa. But it's got Shadow Ball. Again, folks, we don't need to worry about the ghost moves with our Oranguru being normal type. It doesn't take very effective damage. It's looking perfectly fine. So they go for a Sky Attack. Still, another Sky Attack's not going to do it. And we've got a shield. So we're going to go ahead and just shield that up. And I think they actually go down with the ship. All right. Very nice. Let's keep it moving. Next battle. What are we going to see? Porygon 2? All right. I love to see my Porygon family out here, so they're going to probably obviously have Tri-Attack. As far as that third move, who knows, but I have a feeling they're just going to keep going Tri-Attack. They get the debuff and attack debuff on their first run. Nice. So we're looking down on our attack, so we're going to be going for Thunderbolt. No need to go for Thunder Punch, it's not going to do anything anymore. We're going to let this one go as well. Knowing Lock-On's not doing so much, now we're going to go for the Thunder Punch because we want to get their shield. Thunder's still going to do an okay amount, and we get the shield from them. Fantastic. And we're shielding this up. I do believe they double shield this Porygon, and this Pachirisu still pulls off the stinking win for us because it's just the little star here. All right, looking good, getting that last shield. Can we get to a Thunder Punch? And we're getting to it, even though they used 2 shields, folks. Are you kidding me? Let's take them out. What do they got back here? All right, we're looking good. A Drifblim. Oh, I see where they're coming from. Interesting. Here's the thing, though. Oranguru resists the Ghost. Icy Wind, not very... Well, it's just neutral, but it's not doing too much, and it's not so troublesome compared to how much my Night Slashes are going to do. So they debuff me 2 times. This is still going to do a lot of damage to Drifblim. It's a very squishy Pokemon. Look at that. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and swap, and they got a Hypno back there. The reason why I swapped into Dragonite is because they would have been able to accumulate another one and build up energy on our Oranguru, and I just wanted to start putting on pressure with the Dragonite's Dragon Breath, and as you've seen, they swapped, and we've already almost taken out the Hypno. We take out the Hypno, Dragonite is taking the win for us. They just backed out because we would have just been able to Dragon Breath and or Dragon Claw down that Drifblim. Next battle, we're met with a Jellicent. This is just perfect. Beautiful water type out there. Pachirisu can take all the damage it dishes out to us. Now, Shadow Balls will start adding up. As you can see here, that's doing a lot of damage, but we've already accumulated a ton of energy, and we're going to start probably getting shields here and or take that thing out. Getting a shield with a Thunder Punch, going for the Thunder. This will KO if they let it go, and they do. Pachirisu taking that win, and we didn't even use a shield. They've got a Knocked Owl coming into battle. Folks, is Pachirisu going to sweep? My memory serves me correctly for this battle. This whole team is weak to Pachirisu. All right, so I decided to shield up. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not going to just pass up this opportunity for a Pachirisu sweep. Let's go for it. So we shield it up. We get up their last shield from them, and I do believe I shield this up as well. And we're just, did we go for the farm down? No, they immediately swap it. They got a Pidgeot. We're going for Thunderbolt. Look at this sweep here. Wow, Pachirisu just putting in that work. I know, they're all weak to flying, But I mean, does it really matter? All right, taking out that Pidgeot. I got to commend this trainer, though. I have to say personally to this trainer, thank you for staying here. Even though you knew you were going to, your whole team was weak to the Pachi. Thank you for staying so we can see what it looked like with that kind of fun interaction with the Pachirisu. All right, so we're taking a 4-1 there. Got a Rowlet, and I just made a level 41 for fun. Don't plan on using it. Just waiting for the Hisuian version so I can evolve it and have a lot of fun with that. Fighting type, my favorite type in this game. Wall Rain lead. This is great. They're not going for Earthquake. That was way too quick. Plus, if you haven't seen my other Pachirisu video, it can take an Earthquake from Wall Rain. It can take an Earthquake from Wall Rain, and it just kind of looks around like, is that all you got, bud? I'm a little squirrel. You're a big old walrus. You're throwing all your attack at me. That's it? All right, anyway, so they're swapping the catch. Very nice catch with that Trevenant. Not very effective. Thunder Punch to that Grass type. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Dragonite. Letting the Seed Bomb go. Calling that was a Seed Bomb. And getting to the Dragon Claw. Could have maybe farmed down, but I got a little nervous. So we're just going to go ahead and take them out, unfortunately, using that energy. They bring in the Wall Rain, and I actually farmed down with Dragon Breath. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So they got an Altaria in the back. 2 shields. Now all we need to do right here is get a shield. Okay, beautiful. So they've farmed up quite a bit of energy. We've gotten a shield. We still have 2 shields. Can our Oranguru pull this off for us, folks? Let's go. Look, I love it. It's good. It is meta. Yes, it is meta. And it is an amazing Pokemon to use, right? I love it. It's so fun. It worked great with this team, and everything was so fluid. All right, so we're not going for Psychics. I'm not. Foul play, right? All the way. I do believe I get nervous here at the very end. This is going to be extremely close here, folks. All right. And we had enough energy almost, but we just were not able to get to that charge move, and that trainer takes the win. Good game. Next battle met with a Mad Cargo. Got all these Mad Cargos pulling up in the front. Telling you, typing matters depending upon how you order your team here. We're going to go ahead and just hold the line with the Pachirisu. No need to swap. No need to do anything, really. Just, start throwing charge moves and just hang out, really. So we're going for Thunderbolt. Still not doing too much. They did lower our attack. Gonna go for another Thunderbolt right off the bat here. And they're letting it go, which is beautiful. And we will let this go. I think we do win this matchup here, as a matter of fact. Okay, another Rock Tomb, and yes, I do. Wow, we have a charge move. We're just gonna throw this. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna get off this energy before we do go down. All right, yeah, debuffed a bunch, so it's not gonna do much. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Dragonite here. All right, this seems to be a good matchup for it up against the Greedent, because Oranguru doesn't want to really see that crunch, and I don't really want to put up against it. And if there's a Charm user in the back of some sorts, then that's not going to be good for our Dragonite. You got to think about that. Or an Ice type user. This thing goes down extremely fast to its weaknesses, and then when it comes down to the Shadow, it's even quicker when it goes down. So they're swapping into a Jellicent. We're getting that shield. Beautiful. I'm trying to get to another Dragon Claw. Oh, we got there, but not able to get it off. That felt like I know we're going to be able to pull this one off because, Shadow Ball's not very effective, and they can't just Bubble Beam me down. But it gets very interesting, so I'm not going to ruin and spoil it for you. They still have another Pokemon in the back, so let's see how this works out here. I mean, you already know if we get off a charge move, it doesn't really matter what it is, they're going down. So I don't throw. As soon as they swap into their Greedent, we throw the Foul Play here. They use that last shield. And we've got 1 shield ourselves. We will easily be shielding this up. It doesn't really matter because if we get hit by Crunch, it's all over. Body Slam is still going to do a lot too. So using our last shield, and we're going to get off this Foul Play with the Oranguru to take the win up against the Jellicent. Nice. Nice. Like I said, this thing is doing it. It's putting in the work. All right, next battle met with a Deoxys. All right, we love it. I'm going to guess they had Thunderbolt, right? So they really had no options there. They were going to lose that. So they swap into their Greedent here. And we are going to go ahead and let them use their charge move first because Pachirisu is so tanky, it can just absorb that. But Greedent charges energy so fast, it had 2 charge moves pretty much back to back because of the energy gain with Bullet Seed is so quick. That's what makes Greedent so nice. All right, so we're just going to have to shield this up if we want to win this matchup here because that's kind of the goal at this point. And we're getting to the Dragon Claw. Beautiful. They've used 1 shield. We've used 1 shield. We're not at a disadvantage. Oh! Okay, they decide to use that last shield. Now, what do you do in a situation like this? Your opponent uses the last shield. Do you double it up and kind of match them? Depends on the situation. I personally say don't. hold on to that last shield. It's going to probably help you pull the win. It really depends, again, on what Pokemon you do have and the confidence that you do have and what you think they have on their team as well. So we swap into the Oranguru. We still have a shield left. We're going to be doing super effective with this damage. Now, when it comes to counter, you are fighting, you still are taking an okay amount of damage because you are normal. And it is, you know, just fighting in general is just good, right? So we're surviving this. They have no more shields. We get to a charge move up against the Greedent. What is in the back that they do not want this Oranguru to see? It's their own Oranguru. Oh, folks, let's get it. Okay, let's have some fun. Pachirisu going up against their own Oranguru here. Well, we already know. I mean, what, they're going to have the foul play. They could have future sights. So that is something that we need to consider. Psychic is going to do a lot of damage to us. Shieldless battle, folks. What is going on here? They get to a charge move. If this is foul play, we will survive by an inch. Folks, what's going to happen? Getting to our Thunder Punch. Oh my goodness. Are we going to have, what do you think? A double KO? Is it going to be it? We have a double KO. Awesome. Love it. Let's go. Good game. Next opponent. What are we going to see? Blaziken. One of my favorite Pokemon. Love to see it in action here. Don't really like to be in this position. They swapped the catch. Retreated with energy. Very nice catch on that Quilladin. Grass type, taking resisted damage from the Thunder Punch. See, those are the catches you want to be doing. Catches with Pokemon that are taking resisted damage from the charge moves that you think that they're going to be throwing. Pachirisu is an easy guess because it's all electric, but nonetheless, still not to discredit our opponent for that nice catch. All right, bring it to the Dragonite to take care of the grass. We're going to go to Dragon Breath Town, you already know. And Dragonite absolutely just demolishing Hypno's health before it does go down. We've got the Oranguru, we've got Pachirisu. We're going to go ahead and bring in Pachirisu with that energy that had, you know, some energy ready to go, I suppose. Going for a Thunder Punch, getting the shield out of them. They don't want to go down without shielding it up. They don't want to waste all that energy. We're letting that Shadow Ball go from a Shadow Hypno, still not able to KO. And they're swapping back into their Blaziken before we do farm them down. Going for a Thunder Punch, thinking we can get to another one later on, or just systematically going for it. We swap into our Oranguru and they back out. We take the win. Let's get it. Next opponent, folks. What are we going to see? A Greedent. Okay, we'll take it. Like when this... I always got to get this one confused with Diggersby. I think I've said that before. I always think, normal ground. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just normal. Okay, we're good. Pachirisu, you're fine. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and go for Thunder here. This is a good matchup. I mean, you know what's funny? Look at, do you see what's happening here? Do you see what kind of Pokemon are battling? This is the battle of the squirrels. So you got the... I forgot the whole little scenario that I thought out of. It was so funny. But there you go. We'll skip it for now. I guess sometimes I just space out on what I think about. All right, anyways, we're taking the win up against the chubby one. Ah, shoot. The chubby squirrel going down. Pachirisu taking that win. They're bringing in their Nidoqueen. And you already know what this is. Oranguru is going to say, how you doing? And we're letting that go. They swap into a Trevenant. We're going to go ahead and just throw the Night Slash. Going to do a lot of damage. Or get a shield. Getting a shield, swapping into Dragonite. And folks, you already know what it is. We're looking good. We're in Setup Fun Town. So shielding it up. Ooh, Shadow Ball, calling it correctly. Farming them all the way down because we know they can't get to another charge move. And then we're just going to go ahead and just start throwing these here. And folks, that's about it. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. And I'll be catching you all on my next video. Again, thank you for watching and take care, trainers.